Hey everybody, it's Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, and welcome to a little unboxing here. I'm going to be showing off the Magic the Gathering Secret Lair of Evil Dead and Creepshow. These are collectible card games with Magic the Gathering. They did artworks and combined the two, which I thought was kind of neat because they included some of my favorite franchises. Like I love Evil Dead and I love Creepshow, so of course I had to buy these. It was a no-brainer. And they come with these cool black boxes. Like I said, this is Evil Dead, and the black and red fits that perfect with Evil Dead. And the back is just a plain, and they slide in and out through the box. Again, you can put these in decks if you want. I have binders because I do play the game. I haven't played competitively at all in a long time, but I do enjoy making commander decks. So if I ever get a chance to play, I have decks made, but I also enjoy just making the decks. It's kind of like relaxing, a little therapeutic, just to, put them together and look through and take in and out. But anyway, enough of that. I want to show off these cards. They're done by different artworks and artists. And some look really good, and some are kind of like choices, like why they do that for a choice. But anyway, so without further ado, we'll do the Evil Dead ones first, followed by the Creepshow. So again, these are just the boxes. I'm definitely keeping those boxes for sure. Okay, so again, we'll do the Evil Dead cards first. So right off the bat, we have Ash, the Destined Survivor. So pretty much, like the only problem with Ash here, he should have been legendary. If you're familiar with the card game, there are legendary creatures. But again, this is what they did with Ash. Pretty cool setup. Sorry for the glare, but that is Ash. Next up is you have Linda, Kandarian Queen. And again, right here underneath it is the actual card that it's based on. That's Marina Lich Queen. And this is another, like I said, this is a legendary creature. And again, they should have did Ash as legendary. Again, so if you're familiar with the cards, like there's your casting cost, there's your text on what the card does. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I love the artwork on Linda, so I'm glad they interpreted her into a card. Then we have Noambi's Incantation. This is based on the Zombie Apocalypse card. Again, the artwork when they play the tape in the first movie with the reel. It's pretty cool setup. I like the artwork is beautiful. And again, this is the back. All the backs look the same. Except for the Creepshow cards, which I'll show you afterwards. Next up we have is Destroy the Dead. This is based on the Vanquish the Horde card. This is one of those board wipe cards. That's actually a really good board wipe. But again, that artwork is beautiful on how Ash is pretty much battling evil in there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Then we have Cabin of the Dead. This is based on the Field of the Dead card, which Field of the Dead is actually a really good card. And I love how they included the cabin as a card. And there's the car, the famous car in all the Evil Dead movies. That car is in every movie. So yeah, Field of the Dead, pretty cool looking artwork. I love how they have the background with all the reds and everything. That's pretty solid. And then they give you a token. They have the zombie token. And tokens are part of the game which you use. But again, that's pretty cool. You have the possessed friend there. And what's just cool about Secret Lair, a lot of times they give you a bonus card. They don't tell you. They tell you what cards are in the Secret Lair, and they throw in a bonus. And the bonus one for this one is the Shovel of Decapitation, which is the Colossus Hammer. And that's awesome. I love that artwork. I love the blood moon in the background, where he's pretty much killing his girlfriend in this scene, with the shovel. And beautifully done. So yeah, guys, that is the Evil Dead Secret Lair Magic card. So if you play Magic the Gathering, these are cool. I didn't get the foil version, so you can get foil, which means they're more shinier. And but they curl. They turn into Pringles. So Again, these are in the non-foil. I like them non-foil. A lot easier to see the cards. But I will get foil ones here and there down the road. But anyway, let's get on to the Creepshow ones. The Creepshow ones are freaking cool. Like, here's the Creepshow. Base looks like the old comic. Like, this is Grim, legendary zombie creature. Again, it's got the old comic look, which is beautifully done. There's the casting cost. If you're familiar with the card game and its power and toughness. And which is awesome about these cards, the back of the card looks like a comic strip. So you can actually use these as either or. Like, if you want to sleeve them up, you can put them as the comic book style or the comic art style. And that's kind of awesome. Like, I thought about it. Someone posted about these. They bought two. One to show off the comic side and one to show off the comic book side. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. So maybe down the road I'll buy singles of these and do that. Next up we have is the Zombie Master. And right there, what he does, which is pretty cool. He's got the whole tale of suspense and everything on there with that beautiful artwork. The gleam of the eye. And the back is, of course, the comic book style. And there's like all like even what it says the card does is done in the comic bubbles, which is awesome. So they did a fantastic job with these. I should have bought more. Next up is the Unholy Grotto. This is one of the lands that they have in the game. Again, that looks pretty sick. And there's your comic book style. All done comic book style setup, even with what it does right here. So yeah, Unholy Grotto. Awesome Zombieland card. So if you have a zombie deck, that's like a must own. Next up we have is the Noxious Ghoul. It's got that cool, almost like a H.P. Lovecraft vibe, comic style to it with the tentacles and shit. And there's the back. That's what it does. So yeah, if you're not a collector of Magic the Gathering, if you like Creepshow, these are pretty cool to own. Next up we have the Death Baron. And there's got the cool 10-cent comic in the corner and everything. And there's the back of it with the comic style version. And those are the cards they show off. This is the bonus card that you get, and that is Terror. It tells you it's instant. So if you're not familiar with what Terror does, you can flip it over, and that pretty much destroys target non-black, non-artifact creature. But again, so cool. Now this head part reminds me of the TV show where they had the decapitated head in the kid's dollhouse. Doesn't that remind you of that, guys? So yeah, that is the Creepshow card. So yeah, that is the Magic the Gathering unboxing for you of the Evil Dead and Creepshow Secret Lairs. Secret Lairs are only available to purchase online through their store, and they're only available through a certain amount of time. So you have a time limit to get these. So, but if you do want, you can go on specific websites. You can go on eBay and whatnot, and you can buy them singly, which is awesome. So if you missed out on one, you're like, but you got to watch out. You know, eBay scalper prices. You know how that goes. Sometimes some people sell them overhyped. So yeah, like I said, I had to jump on these for sure. So you guys, let me know in the comments down below your thoughts. Do you play Magic? Do you like to play? Do you like to collect the card game? Do you like, of course, like Creepshow? Do you like Evil Dead? What's your favorite Creepshow? What's your favorite Evil Dead setup? So let me know in the comments down below, guys, your thoughts on these. Do you like these cards? Do you think these cards are a waste of cardboard? To me, I think they're awesome. They are definitely going into my binders. I probably will not put them in decks, but I will put them in the binders to keep safe. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing. Again, let me know in the comments down below your thoughts. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.